Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Web Gear Review. I am your host, Web Gear Guy, and today I'd like to take a closer look at this BG-71 radio bag right here. Now, the last little video that we put out, we had kind of like a mock-up on the mannequin of what maybe a radio operator might appear to look like during the World War II time era. But what we're going to do now is let's take a closer look at this BG-71. It has some markings on it. Let's get that up there. There you go. See if you can see them. Okay. So first of all, let me give you just a tad bit of information about this bag. This radio backpack here, it had adjusted shoulder straps on it. If you look at these shoulder straps right here, they are basically the same type of shoulder straps that was on the M1923 type haversack, okay? Notice that it has a good leather bottom because it would be sitting on the ground a lot, okay? And these shoulder straps would go around and they would clip into this little D-ring right here. See that? So basically, the shoulder straps is the same that was on the haversack, and they would go around, and the back would not clip into the belt anywhere. But however, this front one could catch your belt around front. But anyway, this bag has 3 compartments. The main one was used for carrying 3 different radio receivers and transmitters, the BC-222 or the BC-322, complete and ready for operations. The other compartments are the pocket in the rear, which would be this pocket right here that you're seeing right here, which is on the rear of the pack. And it carried the following, and it depend on which radio set you were carrying would depend on what you would put here. But if you were carrying the radio set SCR 194 in here, then you would have one handset SH-22-B and one microphone T-24-E. On the other hand, if you was carrying the radio set SCR-195, then you would have an adapter OS-52 and 2 handsets TS-11E in this pocket. And then it had a pocket on the side here. See this pocket going up the side there? That there was for carrying an antenna, which was a AN-29-B or an AN-30-B, once again, depending on which radio set that, you were carrying in the pack. But anyway, to permit operations, so this thing, to permit operations of the radio while being carried in the bag, there's a hole in the top that the antenna could be connected to, and then there's a fastener over here. I'll get into showing you all that here in a minute, how this could work. And then they could just simply carry this thing. This top piece is a complete weather flap, basically. So let's take a look at this thing. This had one big pocket on the back here, and I just kind of went over a rough deal of what was in this pocket here. But, and I just have this thing kind of stuffed for effect, okay? But it had a pretty good sized pocket right here. And this pocket here is basically about 3 inches by about 9. This little pocket is probably, no, it's more like a 3 by 8 by 8. This pocket here, 3 inches thick, 8 inch square, okay? And this pocket here would have items in it depending on what you want. This here with the LED fastener up here is simply a weather flap. See, this would come off, and there was a weather flap. There's that hole right here in the top where you could attach the antenna. You would slide the antenna up out of its groove right here. See this here? this whole pocket here that slid down the side here. Let me see if I can, it's kind of hard to show you this, but this here is a pocket that the whole antenna would slide in. You could pull the antenna out, and then you could hook it into the top of the radio. And this here was just simply a weather flap to keep the weather out of everything. Now, like I said, if you wanted to operate this thing on the ground, there is also this zipper right here. You'd unzip that, and that would give you side access to the side panel of the operating dials and stuff on it, so you could operate this radio. You could just quick access to this pack. But this whole compartment here, right here, this thing here, this whole pack is about 15 inches tall, and it's about, oh, I'm going to say 9 inches wide, and it is about 6 inches deep, and then another 3 down here. So it's not really a real big bag, really. It would be cool if I could locate a radio to put in this thing. But anyway, this bag right here, let me go ahead and we'll empty this thing out and let you look in it. Let's get this plastic out of here. I just use that bubble wrap to kind of stuff stuff to give it a full effect. But this way, you can look at the size. This could actually definitely carry something in it besides a radio. That is for sure. Actually, I think it's a pretty cool bag. It's one of the coolest bags I've come across. And here's the size of this compartment here. You can see there, okay? But anyway, what you're looking at here is the BG-71 radio bag. And if you like this kind of content, keep your eye out, and for more videos, do hit the like button if you would, please. That would help the old web gear guy out here. And subscribe. Check out some of my other videos and share them if you get a chance. Thanks for watching the Web Gear Review.